has long been considered the cradle of champions. Mark Breland epitomized the claim with 5 Golden Gloves titles in the 80s before extending his excellence to the Olympic and professional levels. In the 90s, Darling Jimenez is the name synonymous with Golden Gloves glory. He fights for his 3rd title of the decade and hopes to repeat his outstanding boxer of the Golden Gloves.
Look at this exchange. This is beautiful stuff. 2 classic boxers in there. Oh, good left hand by Jimenez. Good combination. Lewis trying to answer back. Jimenez with a left hook that scores.
This is about as good a fight as you can see. Anytime, any place.
Great exchange. Jimenez spins. Jimenez lands.
That may have clinched it, that last flurry by Jimenez.
This is what the Golden Gloves is all about. This was a beauty.
The 147-pound Open Championship.
Got him a right hand, and he was down. He caught him with another one. That's it. That's it.
The 119-pound Open Champion.
And welcome to the theater at Madison Square Garden for a second night of memories and dreams that'll be born in the 1999 Daily News Golden Gloves Final, the 72nd year of the competition. We're proud to bring it to you tonight on MSG Network. I'm Bill Daughtry, and joining me for tonight's coverage, Boxing Hall of Famer Gil Clancy. Gil, we've got quite a card coming up tonight, and of course, everybody's here to see the one, the only, Darling Jimenez.
Especially me. He was the outstanding fighter in last year's Golden Gloves. Somehow he lost a couple of amateur fights in the national tournaments. But I just can't see anybody beating this kid. He's only 18 years old. He figures to get better. If I was investing in a fighter, I had a syndicate that wanted to do it, that would be the one fighter in the country I'd be looking to sign up.
And of course, Jimenez has joined Riddick Bowe, the only boxer to win the novice and open title in back-to-back years. That action last year against Gary Pierre-Louis. Another men's bout that we'll be talking about tonight, no doubt, will be Eric Kelly going against Josiah Judah.
Well, you know, the Judah name has become famous in Golden Glove history, but Kelly is a pretty good fighter. Both of these guys are competent. I'm looking forward to a good fight.
Well, that, of course, will be in the 156-pound open category. The women, they've got some big fighters on the card tonight. For the women's story, let's go over to Kathy Berg.
Thank you, Bill. And a lot of people are here tonight to see the women as well. A couple of returning champions that I'd like to talk about. Patricia Alcivar. She's a woman that hung around for 3 years, came back just to win her Golden Gloves title. Patricia was here for the weigh-in this morning. We spoke to her and got her feelings on winning her Golden Gloves.
I just remember those 3 years of trying, and it finally came true. I won the Golden Gloves, and I was very emotional just because I worked so hard to get them, and I finally got them. So it was a very emotional time for me.
Another boxer tonight, Kathleen McFeely, 147-pounders, also a returning champion and someone to look out for. Now back to you, Bill.
Well, Kathy Berg, thank you. The table is set. Fasten your seat belts. Get ready for a big night of boxing as the Golden Gloves rolls on MSG.
89 years ago, P.C. Richard opened his first store and became the proud father of a son, A.J. Richard.
We have been around for over 89 years. When it comes to honesty, integrity, and reliability, you can't wish it. You gotta earn it. When you're in front of the product you purchased, we're standing behind it. You'll enjoy life more when you shop at P.C. Richard.
P.C. Richard & Son, the appliance, electronics, and computer giant since 1909.
Sunjet celebrates 6 years of serving New York with new aircraft, more destinations, and low $79 fares to Florida. Call 1-800-4SUNJET and fly new Boeing aircraft nonstop from Newark to Fort Lauderdale, Tampa, St. Pete, Orlando, and West Palm Beach. Also, fly Sunjet nonstop from JFK and Islip to Fort Lauderdale, all from only $79. When you're thinking about air travel to Florida, think Sunjet. With new aircraft, more destinations, and low $79 fares to Florida. Call 1-800-4SUNJET today.
Welcome back to the theater at Madison Square Garden as we get ready for a second evening of boxing, the 106-pound open category with the introduction of the fighters, Kevin Van Meter.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, from the world's mecca of boxing, Madison Square Garden, let's do it! Tonight's first contest is a men's 106-pound open class. The referee is Steve Willis. In the gold corner, Akbar Walton from Bedside Boxing Club. This is the second trip to the finals for the security guard from Far Rockaway, who made it to the finals last year in the 112-pound novice class. His record, 1 decision. In the blue corner, Gilberto Agront from Gleason's Gym. Agront Locksmith from Brooklyn is last year's Golden Gloves novice champ. He stands at 2 buys.
Gil Clancy, Gilberto Agront against Akbar Walton. Walton, his second trip to the finals, and Agront, he says he's seen Mr. Walton fight before, and he thinks he can beat him.
Well, you know, he got to the finals a very easy way. He didn't have to fight. In these lighter classes, there are not too many kids, and every once in a while, the guy gets lucky. But I think the fact that Walton had a fight may work to his favor.
Agront with 2 buys. He'll be fighting out of the blue corner, and Walton out of the gold corner with 1 buy and 1 decision as we are underway. Agront wasting no time. He says he thinks he can beat him. He's got that look of confidence, and he's the aggressor right now.
Agront is fighting with a lot of confidence.
Got caught a couple of times on counters by Walton. Walton, the more experienced fighter, as we said, his second trip to the finals. He made it to the finals last year as a 112-pound novice.
Very seldom you see a guy drop down at their age from 112 to 106. He lost 6 pounds in a year.
It's hard to find opponents and sparring